it's Christina and we're talking test tips. Today we're going to talk about feeling relaxed and confident during your exam. All right, we're going to talk about some causes of increased stress and some mental and physical strategies to help you feel confident and in control during your exam. Now, feeling stressed or nervous before a big test like the ACT or SAT is totally normal, but stress is not random. It is caused by something. So there are a few common stressors that may be causing your increased uneasiness. 1, lack of preparation. So be honest with yourself. Have you prepared for the test? Are you doing well in your practice exams? Look, not preparing for a big test like the ACT or SAT and knowing how unprepared you are can definitely bring on the nerves. 2, perfectionism or fear of failure. So maybe you have prepared and you just really don't want to mess up. Perfectionism can be crippling when it comes to a big test with lots of room for error. 3, high pressure. The silent room, the timed sections, the months of preparation, the cost of the exam, not to mention expectations from friends and family. So this can create a real high pressure situation on the test day. But don't worry, because you can cope with nervous feelings and test anxiety through mental and physical strategies. So first, let's talk about some mental strategies to help you feel confident. And the first is preparing well for the test. Find and stick to a study plan that works for you, and don't be afraid to get the help that you need, whether it's from a friend, a parent, or a teacher, to do well on the test day. And 2, set realistic goals. Setting realistic goals can really help combat that anxiety stemming from perfectionism, fear of failure, or the pressure. So how have you performed on previous exams or on practice tests? How many questions did you get wrong and still earn that score? So remind yourself that you're not trying to earn a perfect score, you're trying to earn your score. And 3, visualize your strategy. And this just means getting really specific about how you're going to achieve your testing goals. So you want to create a plan for each section of the test. So your pacing, the number you can get correct, what kinds of questions you struggle with, and you're going to rehearse this plan until you can visualize it from memory. And this way, when you're in the actual testing setting, you can return in your mind to your state of calm and then just execute your plan. Now let's talk about some physical strategies that are going to help you feel calm and focused. And the first is breathing. You can feel your breath going in and out at any time, and focusing on your breath really distracts your mind from any worrisome or unhelpful thoughts. So consider beginning each section with 2 deep breaths, and the seconds that you spend breathing and clearing your mind will be recouped in the time that you save later on flying through the questions stress-free. Number 2 is recognizing and replacing any negative thoughts. So if you find yourself in a negative spiral, take a second and reorient yourself. Stop, put your pencil down, sit up straight in your chair and check that your feet are flat on the floor. Roll your shoulders and take in 1 deep breath. And while you take it in, say in your mind something positive and helpful, like, I've got this, I know what to do, or follow the plan. And then as you breathe out, pick up your pencil and get started again. And I promise this takes like 5 seconds and can really help when you're feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes altering the way that you view the entire test and its impact on you can radically improve your performance. So no longer are you thinking that the test is your admittance ticket to the perfect school. That is a lot of pressure. Instead, you're thinking about the test like a puzzle that you can solve. You have all the pieces, you know all the rules, and you're gonna play and win. And the last strategy is helpful if you really find yourself freaking out, like having a panic attack or on the verge of having a panic attack, I want you to use the 5 senses calming tool. So when you have a panic attack, you're so in your head that you sort of lose a sense of where you are. So you want to reconnect to your physical body. This takes a bit of time, but it is very effective. You're going to stop and breathe, and then you're going to go through the 5 senses. So you're going to find something in the room that you can see, that you can touch, that you can hear, that you can smell, and that you can taste. And you're going to do this slowly so that you really experience each of the senses. And this activity will take you out of your head and back into your physical space. So sometimes normal stress can become test anxiety, a physical or emotional reaction that you cannot calm or control. So the difference really between stress and nerves and test anxiety is one's own ability to calm down and move on. And if you're experiencing test anxiety, know that you are not alone, and there are many strategies to help you overcome it. So don't feel shy about reaching out to someone for help. You do not need to cope all on your own. So wherever you are on the spectrum of just feeling nervous or experiencing test anxiety, there are some simple things that you can do to feel more relaxed and confident. You can prepare for the test. You can set realistic goals. You can create a plan for the test and review the plan until you can visualize the entire test. You can take a second to breathe whenever you need it. And you can control your attitude and recognize your abilities. This is your test, and you've got this. All right, happy practicing.